What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great free agent frenzy. We are an hour and a half in right now. We have a couple interesting things. We've heard that the Cowboys have actually reached out to Bobby Wagner's people. We hear that Austin Eckler is asking if he can seek a trade. Apparently, he doesn't want to play for Kellen Moore's offense. That's my take on it. That's my take. That's my take. Whether or not it's right, I don't know. But here's an interesting one. This is one of those ones that maybe it would be better late than never, because the Ravens. Sorry, I'm doing work here at the same time. The Ravens have released defensive tackle, Calais Campbell. Okay, Calais is a player who's near and dear to me because I met Calais Campbell back, I think, in 2012 or 2013, when he was literally knocking on the doors of at-risk dropouts. Yeah, when I got to know Calais Campbell, it was before he became NFL Man of the Year, and I have seen him grow throughout his career through the NFL. And I had said many, many years ago, it would have been in 2016, when he was being let go by the Arizona Cardinals, that the Dallas Cowboys should go for Calais Campbell. I was shouting it from every which space in the world. People told me, "You're crazy. He's old. He's too expensive. He's only gets like 4 or 5, like 6 or 7 sacks a season. That's a waste." Well, here's what's kind of funny is that season that he left Arizona and went to the Jacksonville Jaguars, he was NFL runner-up defensive player of the year. I want to say that he ended up having 14 and a half sacks. And that was the year that DeMarcus Lawrence had 14. Yeah, he was that dominant. And see, this is the problem for the Cowboys, is getting that guy in the middle. Now, let's be clear here. He is not the player he was in 2016. He would be a role player at this point. Now, you'll remember famously, Calais Campbell had said he would love to get a chance to get a ring, and you had Micah Parsons saying, "Come to Dallas." Now, Calais has made quite a bit of money in his career, and his career is winding down. I mean, he is 36 years old, and I'm not saying that he is going to be the be-all, end-all. But for having a guy with his experience, his still abilities, because even last year he ended up playing 14 games, having 5.5 sacks, as well as 36 combined tackles and 18 solos. Guys, that would be number one on our interior defensive line. If you can get Calais Campbell at a reasonable price, and this is where I say the Cowboys could be all in. If you think of a guy like Ndamukong Suh, that's basically where the Eagles brought in Ndamukong Suh to help out with the defensive line. He wasn't an every down player, but he helped that defensive front do great things and propel them to a Super Bowl. They still got the L, but he was definitely a piece that helped them. And this is where, if you can get pieces like this, where you get 20 plays a game at an elite level, you're doing something. And I hope that the Cowboys kick the tires on him. I have no idea what Calais Campbell would be wanting, but here's where, let me look at this, because back when I said go get Calais Campbell, sack numbers, 14 and a half, 10 and a half, 6 and a half, 4, 1.5, and 5.5. It's quite a bit from the interior defensive line, interior as well as defensive end, but mostly plays interior. So we'll see what we see, but definitely a player I would love to kick the tires on and would love to see him in Dallas. Let's see, we got to hold up. We got a da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Let's see. Okay. Javon Hargrove has signed with the 49ers on a 4-year, $84 million deal. Okay. Well, that's great for the 49ers, but doesn't do jack for me, though. Thanks, Calvin Watkins. Um, hmm. So, there we go. We'll keep on bringing it to you. Peace.